Hi, I'm Victoria. I am a second-year medical student at Semmelweis University in Budapest, Hungary. I am also a student researcher at the Department of Biochemistry, and I'm a mom of 4 kids. In one of my previous videos, I talked a little bit about where I come from and how I ended up in Hungary. You can check it out if you'd like. In this video, I would like to talk a little bit about how I ended up in medical school at this point in my life, because that's a question I get asked quite often. And the short answer to that is that I have always wanted to do medicine. It was a huge dream. But unfortunately, when I was 16 and graduated high school in China, I could not afford to go to medical school. And due to the fact that my family moved around a lot in my childhood, I also did not qualify for any kind of financial aid or student loan options in any of the countries where we had family. And after this point, I kind of always thought that it's impossible already because, a lot of life happened. I worked and studied in Shanghai, I worked and studied in Moscow, I got married young and eventually moved to Hungary where my husband was based. We started our family. I was also working as a teacher for many years. And at the same time, I was helping my husband to run his company. So it made a lot of sense to do a business degree at the time, which I did as a distance learning student with the University of London. I graduated with first-class honors in 2019, but unfortunately it also coincided with the death of one of our family members. My husband's granddad, who lived with us for many years, passed away in September of that year, and that was kind of a turning point for everybody in the family. A few months later, I made the decision to go to medical school. And at the time, I had no idea how I'm going to do it. I had zero science background, so I had to start and prepare from scratch, from absolute zero. We didn't know how to afford this idea, but eventually we found an option which we didn't know existed. And about a year after my decision, I finally got accepted to study medicine at Semmelweis. And of course, I still have a very long way in front of me, but having completed my first year, I can say that this has been the best decision of my life. And I would just like to say that if you perhaps have a dream that you think is impossible, or people tell you that it's impossible, or you think it's too late, or whatever, I would really strongly encourage you to reconsider maybe, and perhaps give it a go, give it a try. Because at least me personally, I know I would have regretted not trying for the rest of my life.